Nergy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Down the drill. Am I ready? I'm ready. In a world where Z's theory may be right, after all.
Oh.
And the theory is 1 year in a relationship is really 3 months. And the events that happened this week may have proven it right. This is The Vent. I'm one of your hosts, Down the Drill.
Hey.
You got the...
Nerd Z here.
Hey.
Of course, we usually have Jay Hunterville in the building, but unfortunately, he is not able to join us right now. But who knows? He might call in, like he usually does when he's not here present. But
here in spirit.
Yes, definitely here. And in the meantime, we're holding down the fort.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, you were talking about my theory.
Yes. Because this week alone, it's Nia Long being cheated on by the basketball coach.
Wait. Nia Long?
That's
actor?
The actor Nia Long.
Sorry, the actress? The beautiful, sultry woman who was the love interest of Tupac at one point.
Wait.
Nia Long? She's like a gangster.
Wait, Nia Long. Wait, you could wait. The love interest of Tupac.
Are we not talking about?
I think you're mixed up with Jada, no?
No, Nia Long. There was movies where she was like, Nia Long was probably the love interest for a lot of people, but she never was the main girl. She always played the side love interest.
Oh, okay. The angle confused me, but okay. Because I know in Friday.
In Janet Jackson's.
No, you're thinking.
She was like one of the girls.
No. It was Janet Jackson and Regina King. And it was Tupac and...
No, Nia Long. She played a lot. She was the one for Friday.
She was Friday, yeah.
Right.
But you're talking Poetic Justice.
She was the main girl for Friday.
She was the main girl for Friday. You were talking about Poetic Justice.
Yes.
That's a different, yeah.
Poetic Justice, she was the side. She was the love interest in the sense of flirting, but she wasn't the main girl.
No, she wasn't in the movie at all.
She wasn't in that one?
She wasn't in Poetic Justice, no.
I swear she was.
No. It was Janet Jackson, Regina King, Tupac Shakur, and Guy Torry.
No. She was...
It was Friday. She was in Friday. Friday was 1995. Poetic Justice was like 90. I think it was
1993.
1993, yeah.
Okay.
So that's fine. But nah, it's but yeah, so no, the guy, what's his name? Celtic head coach. Ima Udoko.
Okay.
What? Thank you, gentlemen. Ime Udoko. So the coach, the head coach of Boston.
Got you.
For the season. Yeah. Has stepped out, allegedly, they say. And his partner was Nia Long. It's crazy. I have to say was now, because I don't know what the move she's gonna make after this.
I mean, as we said, Nia Long, she's a gangster, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right?
Why? Why? What was the reason?
Look, for those who are like listening, like
what was the reason?
workplace conduct, like off the rip, you can't mess with someone below you.
Because then it's a conflict of interest as well as power dynamics.
Dynamics, right? Yeah. His case though, one of the women involved was the VP's wife.
Whew, the vice president's wife.
The vice president's wife, yeah.
That's rough.
And another was I can't remember the other woman's position.
Man, it's just out here taking everybody's woman.
It was just, yeah. At first, what the problem is, Twitter blamed the wrong woman first.
Okay.
Like they blamed her first because they're like, well, she's the only one that does the thing, but it was another.
She was alright too.
Yes, she was.
Sorry, we have somebody off camera.
In the audience.
It's the peanut gallery for me. That's what it is. It's she was I can't.
Should I? The girl they blame first, she's not bad. Allison Feast.
You understand? Every day, you know.
Wow. Wow.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
Hold on.
Wow.
Allison.
You might as well just get closer to the chair. Like, sit on the bench.
Allison. So they blame Allison Feaster first, but it wasn't her at all.
Right.
He,
So, okay. No, I'm here.
but he got caught with 2.
I swear it was like 5 women.
There's a lot. There's more women coming forward, but the 2. It's the 2. The VP's wife, another woman, and then I guess there's more women. Like they sat down with the man and they're like, "Please, sir, can you stop?" And he just continued.
It's the.
He told him, "Please, sir, can you stop?"
There's so many things that are happening because one, so many things. First off, it's one of those things where it's like, if unfortunately, once a player, always a player. That's one.
Okay.
So you get that kind of energy with him being that, okay, he's married and he's having all these relationships with other women while in a relationship. Same with these women, having a relationship while they're in a relationship, right? Obviously, the narrative always comes down to the guys are the ones who are probably the ones making the first move. Because especially in the position that he was in, he doesn't seem like he has much to gain from these women. Well, no, sorry. These women don't have much to gain from him. It's the other way around. He seems to have to... He's the one who would gain from these women.
Interesting.
I mean, the vice president...
The vice president's wife is what?
Is the one who you're knocking boots with?
He's wild for that one.
Like, that's your supervisor. So, that's one. 2, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's actually wild.
You're knocking out your supervisor's wife. Woman. Because it's, what is it? It's CEO, CFO, president, vice president.
Yeah.
I think I may have skipped a couple, but you're knocking down top person number 4 was wife.
Yeah.
Yikes, man.
So that's a big thing. Then what else?
I don't know. It got like...
It's just giving... Did you feel youthful? Like, what was happening?
I don't know if it's a youthful thing, but like...
What's happening? Was Nia not doing it for you? Is she not available now? I don't know.
I mean, whispering on the street, like allegedly, like...
The relationship was wrong.
An understanding? I get they had an understanding, whatever
like
that
an
means.
open relationship?
That's the whispering on the street.
I mean...
It's just even as that case, you know what's funny about the open thing? People aren't really open like that.
What do you mean?
You can't really be out here just...
slinging dick?
Like 100... You can't be 100% though. Because there's always like, you have to be discreet.
About it?
Yeah, so are you really open? I
mean, I see where you're going.
Are you really open if you have to be discreet?
I see where you're going about it. This is true. This. This, sir.
That's a good, I was thinking
that
about,
is a good statement.
Are you really open if you have to be discreet? If there's... The only rule that makes sense is like, don't get whoever you're messing with pregnant, and don't bring the relationship STDs or STIs.
But I mean, I guess that's also depending on the relationship. If
but
that's what they are open to. Like if they say, okay, you get pregnant with whoever you end up doing whatever with, and they say we're still going to take care of the kids, then that's their relationship dynamic, right? But if you have to literally do rendezvous on the lolos, are you really open?
Yeah. You see,
I don't think they're ready for that conversation now. Okay. Ooh,
damn, leave a comment below.
That was a real one.
Leave a comment below for that one. That's actually...
That's real. That's a real conversation.
For the with the poly community, I guess. That's actually good. Yeah, like...
I mean, with poly communities, I think they are. I don't think they are discreet at all. It's
just the... So
I think it's just...
The step below is the open... So when someone says they're open, they're not really...
Yeah, I think that those who say they're open and are not polyamorous or believe in polygamy or polygamy or anything like that, I think those are the people where discretion is on high.
Ah, okay.
Depends on where you at.
Where you at? Right. Now, I'm gonna be teleporting back and forth because while this was happening, Maroon 5, the lead singer, Adam Levine, had like what a 1 year relationship with like they call her IG model. I'm just gonna say model. I don't know if she's an IG model, right? Her statement was he made a suggestion that if they were to have a kid, to use either his name or a name he suggested in case he has a baby with
this girl.
Keep in mind.
Okay. Keeping it.
Keep in mind, his wife was pregnant during the time.
Oh.
Other affair.
Okay.
I think he has like two. I almost said the wrong word for children. He almost has like two. He has three. No, he has two and then one on the way at the time.
Okay.
And I guess what happened is
big family.
I guess the model was keeping it on the low, right?
Right.
Being discreet.
Yes.
And I think she must have told the wrong friend because the friend leaked it to the press, and that's how it happened. That's how it leaked this week.
Jeez.
But then as soon as that leaked, more women started coming forward like, yeah, this guy is...
Ooh, now the opinions are changing.
Right.
See, but has the opinion changed? Or is it that this is how they always felt? They just couldn't bear to actually get it off their chest. That's another question. It's just they needed somebody else to be like the first person before they said, yeah, that's how I actually felt.
the first stone thrower.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's a lot, man.
It's strange how it's a lineup. Like someone. Yeah, it's like a lineup. It's like one person lines up and then everyone's just like, okay, I'll just.
It really sounds like a hi. My name is so and so. Did you go through this too? Yeah, I did. Hi.
But like. They leaked his like text messages or whatever, right?
Wow.
Through he had like DM conversations with like some of the women.
Yeah.
And they're awful text messages.
Awful.
Like yo, you're hot as hell. I just can't believe how hot. And you're just writes like a teenager.
Superficially.
Superficial. Like writes like a teenager. No. Like read some Barry White lyrics or something. Like he texts like a 12-year-old though.
Yeah.
Right?
But I mean, like, what do they really know? Like, I think a lot of those guys probably that's where they get as far as, right?
Okay.
I mean, if you really are only trying to have a superficial relationship, right? You only want that person for the mere fact of actually getting it in.
Yeah.
Are you really going to sit there and ask them about real in-depth questions? No. You're gonna flatter their ego more than anything. Stroke it all day long.
Right.
They're blindsided. They don't even know that you got how many people on the way. You're in a whole relationship, this, that, and the third. It only matters between you and I right now, baby.
That's
it.
Yo, that is... Man. That's not someone to move, though. That's the thing. Like it's not just us.
It's just us.
You know,
don't worry about the rest of the world.
Okay, let me just flip it just for like the opposite side. They did know he was married though.
Who, Maroon?
No, like I guess the models.
Oh.
I don't know. I always scale things. I don't do. Someone's 100%.
Yeah.
And then someone's 0 at fault or 0 at fault and 100. Yeah. Like it's like you kind of knew.
I guess it's also that whole thing where, somebody's more attractive when they have somebody. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Honestly, don't get it. I had a conversation with a person who's over here on the outside.
Now,
they were explaining the whole thing is because you're vetted.
Sadly, that's how some people move, though.
Madness.
No, but how? Okay.
Madness.
I don't know. He's in the mix right now. But like let's say you walk into. Okay, I'll do it for the guy's example. Let's say you walk into like a nice lounge or whatever, right? And you dress appropriately, your hygiene's on point, whatever.
Yeah.
But no one's really
feeling you,
right? All it takes is one, Z. Mm-hmm. And hold on. I'm gonna break it down to you. It's actually complex, actually. So all it takes is one. Two is a good number. 3 will get you killed. Because 3 would. Dudes start jumping you. Dudes will actually like murder you because you're controlling. You're emceeing. You're controlling the room. But at minimum, you just need one. Mm-hmm. Now the complex part is she has to look somewhat attractive too, because there's some women that judge other women like who's on your arm. So if I'm with a big gal, a big gal that's cute is a difference between a big gal that's like not as cute, right?
Yes.
So
That is not
if I
considered beauty standard.
beauty standard, even though
Yeah.
the body, what do you call it? Body shaming is real, but it's like 4-dimensional. Because at the same time, there's some women that judge you on who I walk in with, right? So we're at the lounge. If one girl comes up to me, big girl, cute, whatever, big girl, ugly, they'll be like, "Oh, that's all you can get." And the ones I'm talking about move like that. They're like, "Ew, that's all he can get." Nah, he's handsome. He's like, what? Shoot, I'll give him some, but that's all he can pull. I can't really rock with you. Now, if the girl is cute, that's when they're curious, like, and then you'll notice they'll start like kind of
wanting to know.
But she can't be too hot either. You see how complex it is? You can't be knockout hot.
Oh, he's coming closer.
No, we have a gentleman approaching just now. No, because
when I mean this man had this whole conversation and did a breakdown.
Because you do need one. Like I said, at minimum, you need one. But the way those women, like, I always have to specify the certain type of women that move like that, right?
Yeah.
But the woman in question can't be too unattractive. Cute to all right, a little fine. But you can't be too fine either, because they're not going to approach you because they'll be like, "Oh, that's all he can. That's his caliber."
There's an airiness of somebody who's too attractive.
Yeah.
There's the assumption that they're very attractive and they have no brain. So it's like, oh, that's the only reason why he got her. And then,
you see,
right? And then the other part is that she's intimidating. So it's like nobody wants to actually encounter this person at all at this point, because it's like this girl looks like a whole mystical god. Like, what level is he on? Like,
right.
What are we doing? So
now I don't know about the gentleman in the room. For those who are listening, his angle. But my angle is there's always a queen bee and there's always a mother hen. And every woman follows whoever. I don't care where you are. There is a leader.
Yes.
Always. And if you always get that leader, then they start going, okay, maybe. And then at the same time, when you see people enjoy themselves, people get attracted to that too.
This is true. This is very true.
Right.
I mean,
I know it doesn't make sense. Like, why would you like someone that likes
that is already in a relationship? It's not you liking somebody that other people like. Because Chris Brown exists, let's be honest. Every girl basically likes Chris Brown.
He charges, is it $1,000 or $2,000 to take a photo with him?
Like, everybody likes this guy.
And he actually gets money,
like crazy. But my thing is, you're in a relationship. This person is in a whole relationship. Why are you now taking it upon yourself to actually introduce yourself to this person? So with the hopes of them liking you too. They're in a relationship. What are you doing?
Like this.
Yo, the way that it was broken down to me blew my mind. Blew my mind.
I love to hear theory because
blew my mind. For me, I'm just like, as soon as you tell me, oh, you're in a relationship, you're completely like, there's no anything. The fact you said I'm not single computes to you've now become unattractive right off the bat. Doesn't even matter. Like, I could look at somebody and say, oh, this person's an attractive person.
Right.
But to say, oh, now, like, oh, you told me, oh, I'm in a relationship, I have a girlfriend, and now my wires are going, oh my God, he's even more attractive. Are you? No.
But
that's how it goes.
But sadly, Z, you're actually kind of rare.
You should see the reaction when you wear a wedding ring.
Wow. Okay, I like the angle you're going. I like the gentleman's angle here that he's going with.
That's what I'm saying.
The wedding.
That means he shows that he can be committed.
Committed.
And then that means that they want that.
Remember, Adam Levine. This is an e-compass of the subject.
The situation.
Both gentlemen.
Yeah, are married.
Are married. Yeah.
Yes. All of the people involved are married except the Instagram model.
Except for the Instagram. Yeah.
Right. But it's like, Like, how does that make you more hot? Like, I don't get it.
Z, you're a rare one. Like, unfortunately,
Like,
most
this
from
man
my
comes
experience,
up to
most
me,
like
hand with ring, and says, "Hello, beautiful. I would love to take you out." Sir, you have a ring. What happened to your vows?
like Z, like I said, you're the rare one.
Like, and then on top of it, just even me sitting here looking at that situation, why would I say yes?
But many say yes.
It's wild, but why
Sa-
would you say yes? It literally is like, it's like you're programmed to understand that you want to be either a side ting or a baby mom. It's like, that's just how I see it.
But I guess sadly in this world, some people really want. I found out a lot of women just want a baby. That's something I have to kind of watch out for too. Because sometimes if I'm having a baby, obviously things change, and I gotta put like the family structure.
Yeah.
And you gotta, because life is not about us anymore. Once a baby comes in, it's more like about the baby, right?
Yeah.
So then my thing is just okay, just marry, do the right thing.
Yeah.
But then does someone go, nah, I just want a baby. And you're just like, oh, that's okay.
I mean, but then find somebody who also just wants to give you a baby.
That's a
But like, just go find somebody who also wants to give you a baby. That's why they're called sperm donors or like egg donors.
I
like,
say that all.
They exist.
I say that all the time though. If you just want a baby, just do a sperm donor.
Exactly. Like, this is when I turn around.
Don't use a person
to do it, and you didn't. It was not consensual. But these things were consensual.
Yes, they were. They were. they were very.
Very much. It was very much highlighted. Consensual relationships.
Right.
They chose to say that we are going to go and have a side relationship with each other, knowing that we are both in committed married relationships.
That's what.
So why can't we all have these same transparent conversations? I mean, the only lack of transparency was the other half did not know that they were actually talking to somebody. But
Right. That's.
It's a lot. I don't know what's happening.
But see, this is the ruthless part about the game too. Like, as soon as that happened, other dudes are just like, "I'm sending love to you and support." And
to who?
Kneel along. It's like they saw what happened and they're just like, okay, let me just. I know what you guys are doing. Like,
just moved her to Boston too, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, even worse.
10-year-old son.
What? Yo, move the whole wife to a next place to go and have his.
Are they married or engaged? I think she's been engaged for 5 years.
Oh, even more.
Yeah, fiance. Yeah.
Yo, the stress.
That sounds pretty stressful though.
See now, okay, so now this is when.
Why is Nia Long about getting cheated on? I don't understand.
This is when.
Oh, you're going to okay.
Why is she even above? Why even engage?
Yes. Yeah,
why engage?
Why is she above?
Why engage? Then you should have stayed just dating if that were the case. Don't actually engage with somebody and say, I'm ready for the next steps of being exclusive within our relationship.
Well, clearly he's a pretty good liar. I'm not refuting that.
But that's the reason why she's above the cheating. Because he already made the initial step to say, okay, yo, I am saying I'm ready to spend the rest of my days with you.
Right.
But for a 5-year engagement,
Eventually.
I mean,
it's not like you can't afford the money.
Probably not now.
But it's not like you can't afford it. See, and then this is the reason why. No offense to my language now.
Oh, okay.
But this is the reason why people who don't have the level of access to money, they're gonna turn around and be like, well, if homie who has the money can spend 5 years with a whole celebrity. You as a regular schmegular girl, what do you
He's not regular.
What are you working about? Like,
he's not regular.
No, I'm not saying he's regular, but I'm saying the fact that as a woman who is in a status that she's a public facing person, she's a celebrity, she has how many miles of whatever the case is, has the money. Money is not an issue right now. All these things, him being a public figure.
Who has more money?
Regardless, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just the fact that being a public figure, and as a public figure, with your relationship being on display, the mere man, the mere mortal, the non-celebrity, who actually has financial issues, in addition to saying I have financial issues, if
Right.
Nia Long can wait 5 years for an engagement before she actually gets a wedding and some church bell rings, like, who are you?
The regular girl,
You can wait 20 years for this. Like,
whoa, you're going at that angle.
like,
Wow, okay.
who are you?
I don't know, Z gets you roller coasters for watching. I don't know what angle she gonna take. That was an interesting angle.
Like, it's
Wow.
just...
Why is Nia Long the standard?
No, because of the...
You have to think of it, like, I'm not saying she's the standard, but you have to think of, there's a reason why these people are on top.
So what's the comparison of the girl waiting 20 years and Nia Long?
The fact that you have to question it is a problem.
No, but why? What makes Nia Long so great? I don't understand.
It's not even just the greatness. It's the principle of the matter.
Which is?
You have what is the actual issue for you to not commit?
Okay.
You already started the process. Why are you unable to finish?
Oh, who knows?
Why? I mean, that's... We're probably going to find out...
Or actually continue what is already happening.
Well, clearly he was busy fucking other people.
Clearly.
So, like...
that could slow down the process.
Because 2 are known, but there's more women coming out, too.
And apparently, like, it's way worse than what they're saying. But
it's way worse.
But that's what I'm saying. There was like 5 people that came out.
It's way worse. And they're saying, like, they might reduce his... Because, you know... NBA contracts is guaranteed money.
See, it's guaranteed, yeah.
That's affecting your job.
They're going to suspend
He's an idiot.
and then he's going to come back with reduced pay, or they're going to suspend him and then let him go. He might resign. Like, apparently it's really messy still.
Like, you know, he's...
Yeah, but then that's even an addition. Like
job-wise...
Job-wise, not
off the
only are
rip,
you
career-wise,
affecting,
he's an idiot.
You're affecting
He's
your
an idiot,
livelihood as an individual, as a man.
Yeah,
you're affecting your livelihood, and right off the bat, for what? For some whatever's in her pants, sir.
That's what I'm like,
sir.
And one of them was the VP's wife.
Sir,
that's
your whole job. Take family out of it. Your whole you, sir.
It's
your whole job.
They say don't shit where you eat, man. They really mean that. Like you can't do them things. They will strip everything from you. Like they're gonna make them an example still, cause
like that's wild.
I don't want to. I'll add this angle in. When they caught, I don't know if everyone gets the same treatment either. Because when they catch certain athletes that have like marital problems or whatever, the story gets run, but then it just dies out.
Right.
But this one, because of...
And that was actually going to be my next thing.
They're going to run that story.
It was that, because when we were looking up the different disputes about this type of stuff, they were like, oh, how many times, I forget who was the guy, but they were like, how many times does this happen with other people, with white folks, and this story never comes up. It never gets aired publicly, right?
What happened was Brett Favre just got accused. No, he just got found. He was embezzling $5 million from the welfare.
$5 million.
Yeah, $5 million from welfare money, but everybody was keeping it hush hush.
See,
Ime Udoka and let's say Michael Vick, they throw these black athletes under the bus when they do something.
When they do, we see it.
See, so that's that right off the bat. It was just like, oh, everybody knows how to be in camaraderie when it comes to their own shit, but don't know how to, like, they always point the finger on somebody, right? Then the other part of it was, for me, it just so happens to be that you're black. Like,
it's
wow. Yeah. And on top of it, it's like, what message are we really sending to young black men and black women, especially in positions of those type of positions?
Although you're not supposed to be idolizing celebrities anyway. That's a whole nother, that's what, I mean.
This is true. You're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
But if my goal in life was to actually become
the
next person in that position,
the next head coach,
I'm going to want to learn and adopt some practices in order for me to be able to be scouted, hired, and whatnot, and be seen as an official in that realm.
Right.
So there are certain things that I'm going to have to not idolize per se, but there are skills and attributes that I'm going to have to practice and I have to hone myself in order for me to be able to perform and execute those same things.
You did a deep sigh.
It's the fact that, okay, you've taken the years to get up there and climb the social ladder to go and fall down again because you have some lust issues?
Hey, man.
Bro.
What's cool about the story, it's like this is 4-dimensional too. Because while we're talking about this the most, the Adam Levy thing is kind of worse because he almost had a pregnancy scare with the model. He was gonna name his son.
Yeah. No, he's gonna name the daughter after the side chick.
What?
That's what he wanted to do.
What?
And then she leaked the DMs.
That's even.
That's why they're mad at him.
There's a reason I brought these two up to weigh. No, not only to see the public reaction, but which story is gonna get dropped first. And I bet Adams will slowly just
cascade.
While this. By the head coach
wild.
is gonna get repeated, and echoed.
I mean, is it?
Wait, hold on.
No. His is going to stay because it's way deeper than just some girl that you're talking to online.
Name the baby after the girl. What?
But that's not such a
what
out of like the both of them
in the Game of Thrones.
That's not a big
is going on here.
That's not a big deal.
What?
That's not a big deal.
What?
It's not. In comparison to dude who's out here having affairs with multiple women at his place of work versus a dude who decides to DM some Instagram model and possibly has like a one-night stand with her.
No, they were
okay, a year.
Years, yeah.
A year. But this guy who's been at work has been doing it for years too. So there's no difference. It's just one person versus multiple people. One's in a place of conduct of work. The other person is like, you have your little
technically
beach house.
they're in a condo, not a conduct in work, but like
there's a relationship when they passing by each other and
as
they
far as I know,
booty.
As far as I know, like
good job.
I mean no, but as far as I know, Udoka, he didn't have a pregnancy scare. The Adam Levine one, to me, it edges a bit because it's like
because of the pregnancy
scare. And I'm gonna name the daughter after you. That's what? That's Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones stuff.
But it still stays in his house, though.
What?
I guess he wanted to let her live on in his life. Even though
that's ill.
It stays in his house, though.
Well, until her friend leaked it, basically.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It stays in their house at that point. Versus,
hold on, wait. But then again, the league kind of leaked it, in a way. It wasn't the women came forward or the women that Udoka was messing with. They didn't just blurt it out. It's just the league. It was like they leaked it. Yeah.
You know which kind of energy this kind of sounds like? Who would have leaked it? Sounds like Mandem.
No, the team leaked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Mandem.
Oh wow.
Sounds like Mandem in energy right there.
The Mandem leak it. Wow. Leave a comment below. Did the Mandem leak? Because it wasn't. See, wait. The difference, yeah. Levine's thing is the women leaked it, but the theory here is that no, the Mandem leaked it.
That's my theory. Mandem. Who else other than another man who would be so bitter to see another man fall? Because he couldn't get as much as this guy was getting. What?
I mean...
That sounds like a Mandem issue.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, man... Hey, this... I don't know. Once it's public now, like...
It's rough.
Damn.
I mean, now you gotta... How are you gonna clean it up? Go to therapy?
That doesn't work. They try to do it with Tiger Woods. It's like... I don't know. What are you gonna do with therapy? Like...
I mean,
he's not a sex addict. He just enjoys sex. It's a problem is he just made a vow and then.
And that's the issue.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Just say that you want to have an open relationship and actually be open, but
keep it discreet, not open.
You know, and then whoever this come up and then they're like, oh, this and that. They can no one has the chance or the possibility to actually say, oh, well, I'm messing around with so-and-so. Because no, you guys already formed that whole relationship saying, I have a partner. You're aware. Our relationship is this. This is what it is. moving forward.
Right.
Anytime you want to try and do whatever, you already know you stepped out of the bounds because we already had this conversation. Who are you trying to front to? Who at that point? You can't, because it's already been a conversation. But when you have these kind of things, it's like, yeah, everything's considered a leak. Because nothing was said. Like, you didn't have a conversation about this. Like, nah,
man. Oh, man. That's
wild.
That's wild. And in the mix of that, I threw in, speaking of like, because you mentioned, not did you mention the theory of the Mandem downfall theory? Larissa Pippen, it's just a quick one, but like, the fact she's dating Michael Jordan's son, and the fact there's bad blood between Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen is like it's a vengeful date. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna date your rival's son. It's
that's wild.
A little clownish. She's a clown for that. I don't know, man. Like this whole week was just.
It's a lot.
This is a lot. I'm trying to hold on.
People woke up and chose violence.
I didn't. When did that leak too? Was it? It had to be. When did that leak? Monday? It was like early in the week, I think.
Yeah,
something like that. It was like Monday. Like, man. But they're gonna make an example out of him as a closing.
Well, I hope he learns to.
I didn't.
There's so much. There's so much.
I didn't even know. Like,
there's so much. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Like, what is he supposed to?
It's just, I wish that it was actually a conversation. I hope. Well, let's hope that. Hope.
Okay.
That the reason for this 5-year engagement was actually mutual, not one-sided, between Nia Long and him.
Right.
And that's the reason why it's been so long. You know, let's hope that a lot of these things that we are not seeing because of the narrative that the media is taking and just the lack of information that we have in front of us. Right. That there are things that are spoken for that we are not seeing. So it's like,
I'm trying to see.
And if it is Mandem energy, yo, why are you so sour, man?
That'd be very.
Why are you so sour?
That's I don't know. That's a theory out there. I guess the team leaked it. Mandem energy, like the Mandem downfall energy.
Because it's competitive, yo. That's what it is.
That's just. Hold on. I don't think there's any. Let's see what happened.
Oh, talking about Mandem.
Oh.
Rolling Stone. About what's his name, who was talking about artists being paid a certain amount of money to perform at Rolling Loud.
So the clip you sent us,
yes.
Mula First.
Yes.
Right.
Was talking about how some people only received some amount of $1,500, nothing more, not sure any less.
Right.
But the stress and the comments, if you weren't on that.
But the comments were just like.
There are so many people who were saying that he sounded really bitter, like very bitter. And it was like, oh, he sounded like he was very upset about somebody actually may have receiving more than $1,500, as he said.
It kind of, I can see that.
So.
But
my question is $1,500 enough?
Okay.
For Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. Now, the set of performers they have, I'm not going to call it a talent show, but it's... No, but they show...
Talent, yes.
No, but it's like... The popping is not there. I'm pretty sure when Ice Spice came here, she probably got paid like a lot more, right? Mm-hmm. But it's because it's in our city, and our city doesn't really... At least some artists, they don't use the legacy of radio, so they're not really...
Yeah.
Popping.
Yes.
Everything, like their music being pushed is on social media, like pages like Six Buzz.
Right.
Or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. So when you go to like a concert or a venue and they're like, oh, these are my numbers. They're like, they you know, the promoters are kind of like,
it's not enough.
It's not enough. Like, it's just, you know.
Yeah, those are online numbers, not in person numbers.
Not in person, right? Mm-hmm. So they probably decided, look, 1,500, take just whatever.
Yeah.
The rest you can get paid in exposure. They probably hit him with that. Mm-hmm. Here's 1,500. We're lucky we're giving you anything at all. Because the discussion we had before is Canada likes to put volunteer first before payment. Mm-hmm. So they're probably like, allegedly, I guess, my opinion, they're probably like, okay, here's a 1,500. Mm-hmm. Get the rest in your online numbers. Mm-hmm. All right, go on. Mm-hmm. Okay. But this 50K thing, if someone did,
if somebody actually got 50K,
yo,
I want to know who.
I want to
know who it was. I want to know who respectfully received that, because good on you.
If you get 50K,
I like to see those numbers. That's nice.
Okay, but Mula said he wants to pay per work. He
Man said, do you see anything?
Yo, he said he wants to pay per work.
They talk a lot, but do you see it?
Hey, he was stressed, man.
He was so
on the other side, I can see why he's kind of like, yo, like what, like, yo, come on.
Because you know what? That actually kind of allows for the market to actually, like, for people to actually start getting paid.
Which is why maybe the bigger picture is not to get too upset with it. Because, like this, someone got 50? Okay, that's nice. Because that means instead of this 1,500, when Rolling Loud comes next year, okay, maybe I can do a 10. So I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep getting these social media numbers, making appearances. Yeah, they just now there's actually a gap.
Mm-hmm. Right? And then on top of it, it's also something to actually look forward towards. Not only is it a great opportunity for artists, but it's also a great opportunity for other people around. I haven't been to the States in the sense of California, all the social media.
The giants, tech giants.
Yeah, exactly. Like when it comes to those Facebook, spaces, Instagram. When it comes to media, YouTube. Multimedia, whether marketing or advertising, using brand ambassadors, this and that, influencers, etc. Those are the places that you can find. But there's many little pockets of things that are already there that have already been developed because of that. And a lot of it is kind of circled around music.
Right.
So if we have Rolling Loud coming back and we have an artist that's making 50,000, it's actually a great opportunity for everybody else as a creative to also make money too.
That is, yeah.
So
there's nothing wrong with that, really.
Yeah. So it's like, if you guys started getting 1,500, that's a great start. Because then what is that going to open up to for other people? And that's how I see it. Long-term wise.
Long-term wise, yeah.
They got a budget. Just hold on.
It's just hold on. Just do that's all.
You can't get the $3 million deal in 1 year. Over the span of 5.
It takes some time.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know. Wait, they said he got pulled. I don't know if the information got rectified for him to perform. I think they swear. I'm doing the cribbage stuff there, everybody. Just give me some time.
The ting and the ting.
The ting and the
ting.
And the ting.
On the ting.
On the ting. Yo, this cribbage stuff sometimes is like it's crazy. It's like someone disconnected my controller. I'm just like, I can't speak right now.
Just me, I get it.
Like, was he able to perform though? Because I know, because of the statement that they mistook his statement.
Right.
But I don't know if they rectify it, and it had him perform anyways, or
that.
It sounded like he was able to perform because he was kind of the way he was pressed was like, yo.
And the contracts. I love how he said that they had contracts, but then he was like, nobody had a contract.
Oh, okay, that's mix up.
We're listening.
Man.
But we would love to have that vent. We would love to hear Mula's side of the vent, on the vent.
Mula gotta get taken this side.
Yeah, man.
Probably like on a live or something.
Tell us what happened. What happened?
It sounds secretive and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This whole week is just like.
It's been funny.
What do you even say? How we usually say it in the beginning too, but
how has our week been?
How's our week been? We just jumped
straight into it. How has my week been? My week has been.
This is a segment that we should probably introduce. Who troubled your spirit?
Not who troubles your spirit.
You know,
Yo, I've been working on not having people trouble my spirit. Thank you.
as we all should.
Yes, it's called meditation and breathing.
And
But
all right.
what happened this week? Honestly, my week has been pretty good. I've just been like working.
Just
and
working, right?
That's really it. Just trying to think about the next move and how to do the next move and just like where I want to go and how I see myself in the next 3 years. So I've just been really strategizing and staying to the game plan as to like what I see for like how I see for myself, what I see for myself, and just like future things moving forward, like where I'm gonna be. Like that's really what it is, where I'm going to be. So yeah.
Man, yeah, it's the same thing. It's just working and just figuring out social media stuff. Because it'll be a good like revenue for side money, right? But then the problem is like I don't know what's going on, but it's just an uproar right now. So like you have like content creators that like whether they have like 1 million, 2 million, 5, 15, 20. There's big problems now where like people are getting pulled off the platform because of this. Like Andrew Tate, they just said nah, you can't be on any of these. Because it's good you mentioned in the previous segment how California has all these hubs. So Facebook, they probably have a TikTok headquarter, Instagram, Facebook, right? So right now, like you got people being deplatformed. There's another video I was studying today where the guy's like, "Yo, I have a promotion running where I tag whatever I have on my body. So if I have Apple headphones, I tag it in the like. There's like a hyperlink in the video." And he said, "Yo, I'm supposed to be paid $0.25 per click," which is actually that sounds like a good money if you think about it. $0.25 per click, and if whoever watches your video interacts with it, then you're supposed to get paid. But he's like, "Yo, they paid me." He accused Google YouTube of like paying me some of it, and then setting a rule like, well, your thing's not really a part of your what's it called? Not TOS friendly, but like, well, actually no, terms of service. Like your whatever your tag is not of terms of service. And he's like, okay, I got some of this money. He has other jobs, but he's worrying about like
where it's gonna come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I like to use this as like a side, definitely a side thing. Never, I want to go full lean. What I witnessed like for the month so far, like the whole Twitch drama, the YouTube drama. Oh my goodness.
They got those?
No, like so. let me do a brief 5 minutes just to catch you up. So,
I know like one era of time there was like so many influencer houses that had like shut down. Yeah.
Hey, oh, okay. We expand on that. Like
that was like a big.
So what year we're talking?
It's probably like 2017, 18 is when the downfall started.
That was a convo we were talking about the whole like
the
downfall and then it's on the rise again. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Cause let me go to Twitch. So Twitch, they banned gambling, some like most of it.
Okay.
Because one guy, he started scamming people. I'm just gonna call it what it is, cause he'd be like, "Yo, I'm down bad.
Yes.
Please, can you give me 10?
Yeah.
Unnamed person in the room. Can you give me 35,000? Like big amounts of money." And then he'll use that money to flip and gamble and try to win it back. Stupid, by the way.
Yes.
But he lost all the money, and then he's just like,
what is he gonna do?
Doesn't get banned though. Even though he scammed moderators, he scammed other content creators. You had someone that had live. What do you call it? Someone was on live winding up.
Cam girl?
With no. Only got a 7-day ban.
7-day ban. This man said.
No, a 7-day ban.
That's what they got. 7-day ban.
7-day ban.
On
Twitch.
Rated E for everyone platform. Got you.
I wouldn't call it E, but
well,
you got one guy that's permanent banned he's just banned indefinitely because he went to a person's page and said, "Oh, just he basically grabbed the crowd with him and then just went to the person's like page and said, "Oh, da 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 da,"
Wow.
and did it offline too, which is wild.
Okay.
But he's permanently banned. You have people who break records like Kai Cenat, but then they don't get recognition either. And he's Trini, so right, and then it's just a lot of. Then people are covering up essays. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Then you got people on the YouTube side calling out favoritism and like, oh, every time I trend, I get detrended randomly. Like, it's just
That's wild.
it's a lot of stuff on the social media thing. Like,
I mean, the algorithm was set a certain way, right? So
they say.
whatever the algorithm is, then I guess that's just what it is.
It's just
It's gonna either have you in or outside of what the overall goal is, right? So
seeing how's one of our co-hosts James has a Twitch channel as well,
Yes.
and I don't know if you're a professional reeler, but you do.
Reeler. Oh.
I don't know if you do
On
professional.
Instagram. I mean, I have the professional dashboard. That's for sure.
It seems if you're doing Instagram, I think you must have that eventually if you plan to take it like seriously. And
Yeah. I mean, like creating content creation is actually something that I probably have been doing for the past 10 years.
just yeah.
Yeah, since like YouTube. Well, more than that. Since I was 15 is when I started doing YouTube.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then probably the height of my YouTube, I have like videos on there that have like what, at least 20,000 views. So it's like I have a few, but then after that, when I turned like 19 and stuff, it was like life hit me, and then never really stayed on track with it since then. So
I think you do well on YouTube. I think James too. I think I can as well. I think yeah. Like the potential is there.
Yeah, but content creation is what I've always done. So this is why I'm here, guys. Oh my gosh, look at the battery.
But it's volatile though right now. Like
I can imagine.
Right. Hey man, the end of the day with this week, like it's like yo, just
You look like you're lost for words right now.
Yo, like you're at your job, like you don't shit where you eat. Like at the end of the day, like
there's just so many things about it, and I think that comes down to, hold on.
Like
I think that's just what the biggest issue really is.
Like you don't shit where you eat. You don't almost have a baby scare and then plan to name the baby after the person you're messing with. Like that's just like, huh? He lost his mind saying that. If that's true, allegedly, of course, but he I don't know, man. This whole week was just like a blast of just like.
Oh, dang! The settings go. Yeah, they did.
It's like it just went. It's like everything just went far left this week, man.
Hey, over there. We can hear you.
Yeah, wait, I don't know how you heard that, but I didn't even hear that. Like what?
Yeah, we can hear you.
And you hear me do what?
Exactly what you were doing.
Breathing?
Yeah.
The person's breathing too loud.
We can hear it.
Oh my goodness.
Rough.
Oh, I want to say, hopefully from people in Nova Scotia made it out okay. I definitely forgot about.
Scotia.
No, they got hit with a big ass storm.
Really?
Yeah, on the East Coast. I hope they're doing good though. But a lot of houses destroyed. Right. And I think there's gonna be one hitting Miami. I said Miami. The one being hitting Florida.
Oh, wow.
I think it's on its way right now.
Okay.
I may be wrong, but don't quote me because we're.
Right. Well, sending love and like protection and all that stuff
Yeah.
your guys' way. So, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
Well, it's the vent.
Yeah.
This is the world we live in.
It's a very interesting world we live in. Like it's just. Anyways, I'm one of your hosts, Del Najiro.
Yeah, I'm the Nerd Z.
If you have any comments, concerns, complaints, askthevent@gmail.com. ASKVENT@gmail.com. It's
Hey.
hot in here. Um, yeah, visit the social media platforms such as Instagram, Twitter, our audio platforms, SoundCloud, Acast, Spotify. What is another one? I think I said all the name ones.
what is it?
iTunes especially.
Yeah, Spotify. Yeah.
Like, share, leave a 5-star review. You can follow me and support at Del Najiro, DELNIJIRO, Twitter, Instagram. I even have a TikTok too. I'm starting to slowly put like
Stuff out there.
on TikTok. Yeah,
I feel you.
trying to figure that one out too.
Okay.
You also have
Oh yeah, you could definitely check me out at the Nerd Z, THENERDZZZ on Instagram and across all social media platforms as well. You can also check out my photography page at zzz.studio, zzz.studioto on Instagram. And that's basically everything.
and definitely follow James J Hunterville on Instagram
Yes.
and his Twitch channel Blue Pistols as well on Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't know. Closing statement.
Make sure to wash your hands.
That's one. Yeah.
And keep your eyes and your ears peeled, guys, with some, and keep a nice handy container of alcohol beside you.
For your washing needs. This is the vent, and we're out. Peace.
Wash your hands.